So today I'm gonna prep the car slightly different because I got 2 days left of work and I'm working in the afternoon, so my shift starts at 2 p.m. and I have to leave by 1 p.m. What I'm gonna do today, because it's 9:38, I'm gonna start with the interior, and then tomorrow will be left the exterior, so that'll be a lot easier for me to wash the car, prep it, and then take some photos. Now the interior is not too bad. It's a bit dirty, but nothing too crazy. So I'm quite happy with this car. So I just need to get rid of those spots. As you can see, the driver's seat is worse. Quick hoover, clean the paddles and all that, cleaning the door jambs. Yeah, so probably be done in about 2 hours, I would say. The back seat got some spots as well. I think the previous owner had a dog as well, because there's some dog hair. So for that I'm just going to use the drill brush and the carpet cleaner. I'll give these carpets a clean, but I don't know, I might replace them for another 10 quid. I can order some new ones from eBay. So again, the boot is not too bad. Gonna give this a clean and put some tire dressing. Yeah, here is a bit dirty. Look at that. But obviously this is going to make a massive difference when a customer looks at the car. So these are the products I'm going to be using. For the seats I'm going to use the carpet cleaner. I'm going to start with a multi-purpose cleaner because I've got shed loads of this, and then I'm going to use some dash cleaner to dress the plastics and everything inside. Obviously my drill brush, the battery is charging, so hopefully it will charge by the time I get to the seats. And I'm going to be using one of these brushes. So let's see how it goes. So I start by giving the interior a clean using a multi-purpose cleaner, and I agitate the dirt with a brush. The dashboard and the steering wheel were not too bad, but I thought I'll just give it a good clean. And then I wipe it off with a microfiber cloth, and I make sure I get all the dirt out from between the buttons, because that's where it normally builds up, but you can't really see that on camera, unfortunately. Next I move on to the vents, and I'm using exactly the same process. On the steering wheel I'm also using a magic eraser, only because there was quite a lot of dead skin and some food stains. And just look how dirty that was. On the vents I'm using one of these tiny tools. I don't know what they're called, but it's quite handy. It makes the job much easier, so I recommend using one of these. I got this off Amazon, and I can't really remember how much I paid for it. Same process on the central console, multi-purpose cleaner plus brush. followed by that tiny tool I use for the vents. This is one of my favorite areas to clean on a car because it's normally quite dirty and there are loads of stains, and I just like that before and after. Also, a brush is a must because with just a microfiber cloth you can't get in all the nooks and crannies, and it just makes your life easier. After I cleaned everything, it's time to apply the Brain Dead Dash Cleaner and Dresser. The reason I didn't use this in the first place is because, like I said, I've got quite a lot of multi-purpose cleaner, and in this way I can save some product. So I sprayed the product straight onto the steering wheel and dash, and then I just use a microfiber cloth to spread it and a second microfiber cloth just to remove some of that shine. This step makes a big difference because the car is not just clean, it looks good as well, and the customer just love that. When they look at the car, they say that yeah, the car looks like it's been really well looked after, even though that this car had 6 previous owners, so 7 owners in total. The car has been sold already by the time this video goes up, because I sold the car in 3 days. And the customers, I told them how many previous owners are, and they didn't care. They say the car looks really good. Same process on the door panels. I'm using multi-purpose cleaner and agitate it with a brush, followed by Brain Dead Dash Cleaner and Dresser. And I'm quite happy with the results. It makes a massive difference. Also, I'm giving the pedals a really good clean because they were quite dirty, and also I think it's a nice touch. But on these I'm not putting any dressing, just to avoid them become slippery. I'm giving the spare wheel a clean as well, because again I think it's a nice touch, and also I'm using some Brain Dead tire dressing, and that is definitely a nice touch. The boot jams had some green stuff around, and I've just used a multi-purpose cleaner, agitated with a brush and just wiped it off with the microfiber cloth. For the seats, I'm using braided carpet cleaner and a drill brush. To be honest, I think I could have done this with just a normal brush. It had some stains on, but this product is really good, and it smells nice as well. I didn't use a wet vac because I didn't use too much product, just a few sprays, and I just wiped it off with a microfiber cloth, and it literally dried by the next day. So the stains are completely gone even after the seats dried. On some products that I used in the past, they looked clean while they were wet, but when they were drying, the stains were still there. On the back seats, I followed exactly the same process, and it probably took me around 20 minutes to get all the seats done, and I think that made a massive difference. And by the way guys, now I'm doing this full time. My contract ended on Tuesday, and from now on I'm gonna be trading cars full time. So I hope everything works well. Next, I move to the engine and the bonnet. So I just give the bonnet a really good clean using the multi-purpose cleaner and wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. Same for the engine bay. I'm using multi-purpose cleaner and I just agitate it with a brush. I really like having a clean engine bay. The customer likes it too. And I finish off with some brain dead dash dressing. Same process, just spray it on the engine and then wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. And that's it pretty much for the interior and the engine bay. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Interior is pretty much all done. Engine bay is all done. Quite happy with the result. Looks really nice. Look at that. The only thing I forgot to do in the interior is to hoover. Was just too lazy to get the extension lead and all that, because I thought I'm gonna need the wet vac for the seats, but not really. Look at that, the stains are all gone. Honestly, it looks like brand new. Look at that. You probably don't even need a drill brush. You can just use a normal brush. You got some of the color back and it's brilliant. Love it. Very happy with that. Interior looks nice and tidy. Central console looks nice. And as we're recording, my car is here, the Hyundai iX35. I'm happy with that. So I just got the Hyundai delivered. That was perfect timing because I'm about to go to work. It's got some damage here and there. I'll get that sorted. Right, so my video got interrupted. Just had the car delivered. Yeah, so as you can see, all the stains are gone. Just need to do the hoovering, and there's some hair here and there, but that's fine. Also, I've used some here as well. Just wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. I dressed this as well. It looks really good now. Spare wheel looks really nice. Look at that. It looks brand new. Very happy with that. And that's it for the interior. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the exterior. Hopefully tomorrow, if not the day after, because I'll be off. Tomorrow is my last day at work, so I'll have a bit more time. The next day I started with the exterior, and I bought this tool off Amazon, which you just attach it to the hose, and supposedly you can add some snow foam. So I rinsed the car quickly. I mean, the car is not too bad, it's not that dirty, but it still needs to be done. Then I add some brain dead snow into this device, whatever it's called. And then I just sprayed on the car. I mean, I wish I had a better, would have probably worked much better having a jet wash, but this is good too, just to get some of the dirt off the car before I hand wash it. As you can see, it's still better than nothing, but it would work much better having a jet wash. I rinse the car again. And then I add 2 cups of brain dead shampoo into a bucket and fill up with water, and then I just go around and wash the car. Next, I move on to the wheels, and I start by spraying some brain dead fallout, and I just let it sit for a while. Then I spray some brain dead alloys cleaner, so I combine these two so I don't have to do it twice, and it works perfectly fine. I leave it sit for a while. Then I'm using the water I had in the bucket with a brush to clean the tires, and another brush to give the alloys a good clean. I mean, these were pretty bad. I think they were last time were cleaned a long time ago, but I'm happy with this. I go around again with the tiny brush, and when I'm done with that, I'm just rinsing them quickly, and they look much better. Next, I'm drying the car using a drying towel. but the car was already pretty dry, and the good thing about this shampoo is if it gets dry on the car, it doesn't leave any water stains. Next, I go around with the brain dead tar and glue remover and just spray it on the lower side of the body and just let it sit for a while until you start seeing those runs. The product is very powerful and it's very easy to remove those black spots. After that, I'm just going to give the car a good machine polish using the brain dead polish. There were some tiny scratches around the body, but I managed to remove those, especially from around the door handle. The headlights were not the best, but I managed to bring the shine back just by using some polish. I'm using the exactly same process for the bonnet, and honestly I do think that polishing your car before putting it up for sale makes a massive difference. Even when the customer turns out and they look at the car and they're like, wow, it looks really good. And just look at that shine and the reflection of the sky. Next, using the brain dead tire and trim, going around the car and just restore all the plastics. And the good thing about this product is that it literally restores the plastics and it doesn't just wash off the next day. Next, I'm dressing the tires using some brain dead tire shine. So I've just put some of the product in a plastic cap and just using the brush this time because it does a better job. And now I had to pray that it wouldn't start raining before I take the photos and the video of the car. Otherwise, I had to clean the car again and all the work would have been pointless. On the last step, I'm using the Meguiar's ceramic wax detailer just to give the car the extra protection and the extra shine. And it also will be much easier to maintain the car. So for example, if I get a viewing, I'm just using the brain dead washing wax. I give it a quick wipe and that's it, the car is good to go. And one thing I forgot, and that was to clean the glass. So I'm just using some brain dead glass cleaner, which is very easy to use and it doesn't leave any streaks. And that's it pretty much. Now I'm about to take the car take some photos, make a video. So I'm pretty happy with the result. The only thing I don't like is that, so I'll need to get some touch-up paint, but I'll go to Halfords after I take the photos, because I don't think you can be able to see that in the photos. Yeah, the car looks really good. I'm happy with that. So these are the photos I've used for the advert. I've put the car up for sale on Auto Trader and on Facebook Marketplace. I've put the car up for £4,995, which was in the fair price bracket, and the car sold within 3 days. So I paid for the car £3,527. That's including the fees. The collection costed me £75. So if you remember from the previous video, I picked the car up myself from Leeds. The service cost me £325. So I've done a full service, 50-point inspection check, 2 new tires, and a fresh MOT. The warranty and advertising costed me £200, and the car owes me £4,131. So I sold the car for £4,995, which gave me a profit of £863.63. I was a bit worried that the car had 7 owners, but I've managed to sell it within 3 days, and I'm very happy with that. So these are the photos I've been using in the advert. Obviously on Facebook Marketplace you can put only 20 photos, but on Auto Trader I normally put up about 50 or 60 photos. I try to take photos of every detail of the car, and the customer seems to love that. Shortly you're going to be seeing the video I've used for the advert. I'm not sure if that's the reason that the car sold so quickly, but it's good to have a video of the car as well. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next one.